good, YouTube? It's your girl, DJ LiXxer, your favorite female DJ in the land. Actually, your favorite damn DJ in the land. And I'm actually here with my first equipment review. Today, we are going to be going over the Akai AMX. And it's not a full, thorough review, but more so, I'm just going to rant on this video. And you're soon going to see why. This mixer, I love it. I really do. And that's why I really wish it was great. And it's not. That bothers me. And you're probably wondering, like, LiXxer, what you talking about? What's wrong with the AMX? This thing is beautiful. First off, we'll start with the pros. Some of the pros with this, small, very durable. It fits in my backpack with the rest of my equipment, along with my MacBook, along with my headphones, along with my 2 external hard drives, man. It's very small, easy to hook up. I mean, look at this. Takes me 5 minutes to put my turntables in here, you know. With the USB, it's USB powered, so you hook it straight up into your MacBook or your PC, whatever you're using, and you're going. You know what I'm saying? And also the effects on this thing, it's really nice, man. I really love these filter knobs right here, especially when I use the touchpad and it cuts it into quarter bar, half bar, whatever you're using. With the high pass, low pass filter, that's actually pretty dope. That's one of my favorite things about this mixer. Another pro about it, the cost, man. I want to say brand new, you can get this mixer for $200 now. I think around $200, $210 on eBay and Amazon, brand new. $200, you can't beat it. Because if you're like me, you're balling on a budget. So I can't afford to spend $1,600 on a mixer when I still got to get speakers and microphones and headphones and all type lighting and all type of cool stuff, man. The last thing I want to do, well, it's the first thing I want to do, but the last thing I want to do is spend $1,600 on a mixer. That's what I was thinking, you know. So for $200, you have it's already Serato enabled. So if you have CDJs or vinyl, you just have to buy the DVS upgrade for $100 on Serato. So basically, you got a full DVS expansion pack for what? Around $300 rather than paying, what's the cheapest mixer you can get right now? Like, I think that Mixar's Duo is like $700, right? Right. So this mixer is everything. I really do love it, and I want to give it a great review. I really do, but it's just one tiny issue, man. Just one tiny issue with this mixer. The dropouts on this thing is crazy, man. Like, it's not dependable, y'all. and I hate saying that because I've had this mixer for over a year. I've used it for over a year. I've done over probably 100 events in the last year. Literally with 100 and something events, I have probably went through a whole gig without this messing up probably 5 or 6 times. I actually stopped bringing it on events and I went back to my controller because my controller was way more dependable than this Akai. And I'm about to get into that now. With this Akai, I feel like, for one, it's not loud. It's not loud at all. Every time I use this, I do have to bring an external mixer. It doesn't have the power of a Rain mixer. It doesn't have the power of a Pioneer. I don't know why that is. I kind of feel like maybe because it's USB powered and it doesn't have its own power source, that's my conclusion. That's kind of what I feel is probably one of the main reasons why it's not loud. So I'm always hooking it up to an external mixer and I gotta turn, you know, my levels way up. Constantly redlining in this thing, and you're not supposed to, but you know, when you don't have any sound, that's kind of what you have to do. Another issue I have with this mixer, the main issue I have with this mixer, the USB dropouts on here are terrible, man. Like, so bad, man. And I love this mixer so much, but I can't do it anymore, man. Like, it doesn't satisfy me anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember one time, I remember my first wedding. I did my first wedding last year, and I took this, and throughout the whole night, I was just having issues. When I first set it up, I ran it for about 35-45 minutes, USB dropped out. I got this real odd fizzling noise, and it completely dropped out. And the sound was like, and it just blank, no noise. I emailed Akai, they said to switch out the USB cord. I did that, same issue. Went on Serato's forums, tried to see if everybody was having, you know, anybody found a solution. People were having the same issues. A lot of people said they just returned it because they had so many issues with it. That's a major, as a DJ, you can't have that, man. Like I said, I was so nervous. Like I said, I used this for my first wedding last year. I was so nervous at my wedding about, you know, connecting my turntables back because I was using 2 Technique 1200s. I was so nervous about plugging this back in that I used an RCA cord and connected the aux to my laptop, and I started using Virtual DJ to mix. Literally, I was that nervous. Because imagine, you know, you're doing someone's first dance and then you hear this odd fizzling noise and then the audio completely cuts out. Like, you'll ruin someone's whole wedding doing that. Who the hell wants to go through that? So, yeah, and I even tried, I was like, well, you know what, maybe I'll just use this at home until I can afford to get another mixer. Even at the crib, man, when I'm doing mixes for, like, if I'm mixing for an hour or more than an hour, I get that same USB dropout. Sometimes it just drops out completely. Sometimes it makes that odd fizzling noise and then it just goes out. And like I said, man, it's a good mixer. It's a really good mixer, but this thing right here is just, it's not dependable. It's really not dependable. And I really do love it. Like I said, it's small, it's cheap. This is the cheapest solution you'll get to upgrading to DVS, period. But it's not dependable. It's not. And you know what, that's okay. Hopefully Akai within the next year or two, I hope they come out with the AMX2. Because if they come out with an AMX2, I'm definitely gonna get it. I'm gonna try it out. But man, I use this with my Technique. I use Technique 1200 MK2s. I connected them to MK5s. I connected them to the Pioneer PLX 1000s. I've connected them to the Audio Technicas, the APLP, I think it's the 1240 or something like that. Guess what? Same issue, USB dropouts. Let my homeboy use it. He was like, LiXxer, don't work. Got the same issue. Asked another DJ who owns one. Yeah, I'm getting those dropouts too, sis. So it's like, you know, it sucks. Like I said, it's a good mixer, just not dependable. So if you're, honestly, if you're gonna buy this, you need to just use it at home. And it needs to be basically for practice. Like I said, if you're trying to be a scratch DJ, this is what I do all day. Because I'm trying to learn how to crab, and this is good for just walking around the house and getting yourself acclimated to, you know, to the practice of it. But other than that, man, I honestly wouldn't buy this mixer. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. And the funny thing is, I actually found somebody to buy this off of me. So by the time I upload this video, I probably will be on the Epsilon InnoMix 2. That's the mixer I'm looking into getting with the Denon DS1 box, so I can use it for Serato DJ. But like I said, the pros to this thing is it's small, it's durable, easy to hook up, man. Some of the features, like I said, the low pass, high pass filter, all of that sexy stuff is great. But that's about the only good thing about it. Like I said, too many dropouts. For me, it's not loud enough. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, man. And I hate, like I said, I hate saying it because I really do love this mixer, but this mixer is not dependable, you guys. So that's just my 2 cents on it. I'm actually on my way to sell this right now. That's why I wanted to hurry up and make this video. So don't get the Akai AMX. Honestly, I'd say wait. Hopefully they'll make an AMX2 and hopefully it'll be everything we ever dreamed of. We won't have any USB dropouts. I don't even have a problem with the sound, because really you can, you know, tweak that on your own for the sound. But as far as everything else, man, that's unacceptable. All those dropouts and all that shit, that's unacceptable. So that's my first review, the Akai AMX. Next, on my next video, I will be reviewing this. Now this Akai, you did your thing on this. You definitely did your thing on this, Akai. So we'll be going over the AFX next, and I'll show you all the cool features, why I love using this controller so much, and how it pairs perfectly. I'm actually because my turntables are still under construction, I actually use this with my Numark Mix Track Pro, and that mixer is like 5 years old, but guess what? Or that controller rather is 5 years old, but guess what? It still works and I'm still the shit on it. So yeah, but that's for another video. The Akai AMX, honestly, I'd probably give this mixer a 5 out of 10. If we had to rate it. If we had to rate it, I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Strong 5. Because it has really great features, but that whole dropout stuff, man, I can't get with it. So you guys leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe. If any of you have used this before, tell me what your experience was with it. Like I said, me and 2 other DJs have used it and we've had issues. So if you've had any issues, or if you haven't had any issues, or you know how to troubleshoot it, comment below, man. So it's your girl DJ LiXxer, your favorite female DJ. Actually, your favorite damn DJ. And I'm out. There it is. Peace and love.